your home for South Laurel Cardinals basketball. Tonight, the broadcast brothers, Jamie and Tyler Dotson, are courtside to bring you all the action, all the excitement, and every highlight as the Cardinals take the court. Settle in, South Laurel family. Tip-off is moments away, and we're ready for another unforgettable night of Cardinal basketball.
Some rivalries don't need an introduction. South Laurel and Pulaski County go back to their days as 48th District foes when these matchups were annual battles. The regions may have changed, but the edge never left. Cardinals, Maroons, two programs that know exactly what it means when they see each other on the court. South Laurel and Pulaski County from South Laurel High School. When we come back, we'll break it all down for you right here on the Sheriff John Root pregame show on the Martin Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Just like a strong defense on the court, Sheriff John Root and his team work every day to protect Laurel County. With dedication, teamwork, and community pride, they're here to keep our families safe on and off the field. Good luck to the South Laurel Cardinals.
Welcome back here to South Laurel High School. It is the broadcast brothers, Tyler Dotson and Jamie Dotson. We're sitting courtside here from South Laurel High School for tonight's matchup between the Pulaski County Maroons and your South Laurel Cardinals. This should be a fun one, as always, when these two teams do battle on the court. Jamie, I know this goes all the way back when you played basketball some 30 years ago.
Easy now.
It was
30 coming this year. 2026.
That's when you graduated, but you first started playing them there. So it's been, Jamie, I still don't care. Every time I see that Maroon, I want to beat them. I mean, I know they're a football rivalry now, but I miss the 12th region days and these rivalries, and it's always fun to rekindle those. And
it's hard to.
South Laurel needs a nice win. They've lost 3 straight, James, and one of those was just another 12th region or former 48th district foe. Southwestern Pulaski over there.
It's hard to call this that football rivalry, Tyler, as is the beatdown we had took twice last year, but it would nice to get to a rivalry. But, that was Pulaski County days when I was in actually all the way back to junior high, and I remember those are some of the faces that you remember is from the Pulaski County teams growing up and all the way through, and it was kind of great when they switched from the 12th region or the 13th. We switched from the 12th region to the 13th region, north and south.
What about Todd Wendland here just trying to sneak in? How about him working the officials in a game he's not even doing? That's dedication right there. You working the officials, you ain't even got a game there. That's dedication. I like that. I don't know if he's greasing pockets or what, but big win last night for the Lady Cards and Coach Wendland as they win 60-55 over North Laurel. A busy week here on Cardinal Media Network. We've got this one in store for you. The boys will play Clay County on Friday night at 7:30, and then the Lady Cards will be back in action 5:45 on Saturday in the Raymond Reed Classic, brought to you by Gray South, and then the boys following that against Russell County. So, fun week, man. It's our feast week for sure, James. It's going to be a lot of fun.
What's even better that we're not traveling out of the town.
Yeah,
we can all right here, man. They sure did. And I'm sure they've done themselves a favor for scheduling all the home games. Like you said, Tyler, you mentioned it. South needs a win tonight, and this would be a great one as Pulaski County comes in with only 3 losses on the season.
Yep.
And they've played some good competition. 2 has been out-of-state competition.
Yep.
One down in the Holiday Classic or whatever it's called down in Sevierville.
Yep.
And then the other one, I think they played before Christmas, and that was a loss there. But their only in-state loss is to none other than Madison Central, and they've beaten pretty much everybody this year. So,
Jamie, a balanced team as far as scoring goes. They're led by senior Carson Fraley. Seems like there's been a Fraley in Pulaski County for 50 years, I think. His dad probably played there. They're Dave, and then their head coach is John Fraley. So he's 13.4, and then they've got follow that up with 10.5 for Tanner Abshire, and then 10.2 for Blake Fraley. So 2 Fraleys out there, and then it drops down 3 guys averaging 8. So a balanced attack. They can score. They can rebound. They can do a lot of things. South Laurel, I think on paper, matches up height-wise with them pretty well, but let's see how this plays out. Kind of a little bit similar, I think, to that Russell game.
Yeah.
Russell Mott had a little more length. Let's see how South Laurel does as they weave in a new piece. Jamie, talk about Joe Smith. He had 10 points in his debut there against Trinity on Saturday.
Joe brings a little more size and a little more strength and definitely some athletic ability that he can bring to the South Laurel squad. Just add some depth. And with the, like I said, coming out of the gate with the first game with 10 points, it's nice to see that additional offense that South Laurel can get stagnant at times, that he can bring that extra point or two that you need. Hopefully 10, averaging over 10 would be nice. So that's maybe bring some things in that, Blaine has scored way better this year, but sometimes he limits himself from the scoring position because he only shoots shots down on the baseline. He does not shoot the mid-range, that kind of thing. That's where Joe Smith comes in. He can jump out. He can knock out. We just watched him crank a three here from the sideline.
Yeah.
So he's got the range and he's got some mid-range and he can take it strong inside.
Right. He's going to have to defend if he wants to stay on the court. That's a staple of the Jeff Davis squad, and they'll keep him in, and that defense will, just like Coach Todd Wendland and his squad. They play excellent defense, as always. So, yes, you do. He's never satisfied. Love it. And a big whip for him. We'll catch up with him on down there. Yeah. I love it. Coach Wendland there rocking the Navy tonight. Looking nice there. What a guy.
I think you really want to talk more, but you still don't know how the radio etiquette. Come on, Coach.
All right. Yeah, Coach. With the flags dropping down, we're going to step aside. We come back, we'll have the starting lineups here brought to you by Grace Health. You're listening to the pregame show brought to you by Sheriff John Root right here on the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Martins Peterbilt is a third-generation family-owned business known for outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. Their knowledgeable staff and dedication to keeping your truck on the road makes them your complete resource for trucks, trailers, parts, service, and much, much more. Serving London and the surrounding states for more than 50 years. Stop by one of their 5 locations today or call them at 606-878-6410 or at martinspeterbilt.com. This broadcast and all of our exceptional web content at Cardinal Media Network are brought to you by Julie Ross Ray Media Consulting. With over 20 years of experience, Julie provides tailored media solutions to help take your business to the next level. Learn more at julierossraymedia.com.
The holidays can stress even the best planners. Between travel, shopping, family, and everything else, you and your budget can get stretched thin fast. With CVMB checking powered by Bazing, you can make the most of the season. Score shopping discounts, save on travel, get roadside assistance, and even get paid up to 2 days early. All in one checking account that helps you make the most of the season. CVMB. Bank better.
Hungry fans know the winning play. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Fresh, hot, and always delicious. From crispy chicken to biscuits and fixins, Lee's is your game day MVP. Lee's Famous Recipe, where game day gets delicious. Visit your local Lee's Famous Recipe in Corbin, Kentucky.
Welcome back here to South Laurel High School. South Laurel, 6-6 on the year, taking on Pulaski County. Jamie says 10-3. I got them 10-4, but we'll double check that in a moment. As either way, this should be a great matchup. Jamie, our starting lineups here brought to you by Grace Health. Give us a little rundown for the Maroons and the head coach John Fraley's squad.
You mentioned a couple Fraley boys. Number 1, Carson Fraley, and number 3, Blake Fraley. Number 12, Cam Measle.
Yep.
Number 21, Kate Hargis, and then number 25, Tanner Abshire, as senior Carson Fraley, and his brother, I guess that's their brother Blake Fraley, is a sophomore.
How about these cards, James? Put Joe Smith right in the start lineup there.
How about that? Yeah.
Tim Irwin.
They changed it up a little. Blaine Baker, number 22, starting. We've got Joe Smith, number 10. We also have Caden McQueen, number 40. And I didn't see the guards. I think that's, I would say, Caden Taylor, yep, Brendan Murphy probably. But I know we got Isaiah Robinson, I think. Yeah, Isaiah Robinson and Caden Taylor.
Yep.
All right, different lineup. We've not seen this.
It's a big, longer athletic lineup here. Let's see how this goes for South Laurel. It will be McQueen jumping it off here against Measle.
Hey, Tyler, look at the front line there. That's a big, I won't say tall, but they're strong guys with Joe Smith, McQueen, and then you add the strength of Wayne Baker there. So
it's nice. Neat look. Ball goes up, and it'll be tapped. McQueen over to Smith. Smith will bring it up himself.
Okay, that's different.
Joe Smith off to Taylor, gets it right back. A little high screen, takes it all the way in, spins in the paint. To a wide open Robinson. He turns down the 3, now drives. Keeps his handles, drops it off to Smith for a little mid-range jumper, turns it down once, then nobody came out, and he knocked it down.
And there's the mid-range I was talking about. We've seen him in practice, and he's able to knock it down to start the game. We played Pulaski County Tyler down in Daytona last year.
Oh, yeah, I
remember. It was a great game, and they kind of Pulaski come back and beat us. It was a great game for Pulaski, I'll put it that way.
Nice little pass underneath and a bucket by Cam Measle. Makes it 2-2. Nice little give and go. And the Princeton offense, Jamie, little backdoor cuts. A lot of fun. Robinson, little handoff from McQueen. He'll drive in. He's cut off, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch Maroons and Carson Fraley. Good D right there from Blake Fraley to poke his mitts in there and knock it free. About almost a minute gone by here as we start. Inbound it goes to Baker. Off to McQueen. McQueen driving in with a left hand, gets into the paint, spins. And he is fouled on the drive there.
A little too much body there on the spin. He's able to put Joe through the contact and gets a foul call against him.
Yeah, Abshire there picks up the first foul of the game. Out top it goes to Robinson. Isaiah Robinson with the ball. Near the foot of the Cardinal logo. Baker out top. Off to McQueen. At the foul 3-point line. Off to Smith. He takes a deep tray. No good. Offensive glass crash there by Baker. And swatted from behind is Robinson. I think Baker needed to take that out himself.
Yeah, wide open. Makes a nice little looking dump down to Isaiah, but he was in the towers.
That looked like a travel there back the other way. It's Measle. He springs free. They give it right back to him. A little give and go.
Them two guys right there are making a little two-man game going.
Making hay here early for the Maroons, 4-2.
Like a grandpa-style basketball right there.
I like it. Rec League.
Ooh, has
wide open underneath. Goes in hard and strong and lays it in over top of Tanner Abshire.
Good play, good strong finish by McQueen on the takedown low.
Smith picks up Carson Fraley. Over it goes to Blake Fraley. Hargis now, his first touch. Gives it back to Blake Fraley. Robinson comes way out on him.
Number 5, they do.
Everybody getting a touch out top. Hargis back to Fraley. He'll step in, takes a 3. That's off, and nobody underneath but the Cardinals, and it's Joe Smith. He's raised up himself, crossing over, gets into the paint, spin move, dumps it underneath the Baker. Great find and a great bucket.
You know who this reminds me of a little bit, Tyler? Running the point. Last year's Mabe. He gets out top, can handle the ball, gets rebounds, take it himself.
Wide open three, up and good. Perfect. Tanner Absher rips it through. You hear the South Laurel coaches there hollering. He was uncovered, and that's a guy in the scouting report they're looking at. Makes it 7-6 Maroons. Robinson gets in the paint. Off to Taylor. His first three-point attempt is no good. Too strong. Chased down and controlled by South Laurel.
Took some footsteps over there. No call.
McQueen tracked it down. He was kind of bumped from behind. And Robinson has it picked as he goes in there. Fraley. And it's a lead out and a break the other way and laid in by Measley. 9-6.
6 points for Measley.
Smith, little pull-up jumper that rolls off. Controlled by Robinson there. Another offensive opportunity. Now Smith takes it all the way in, scores with the left hand, and he's going to be fouled on the drive.
That looks smooth on the left hand.
He is a nice player.
His first team second. With the Cardinals checking in for one Garrison Brown, replaces Isaiah Robinson.
Garrison Brown comes in along with Howard. Landon Howard back there, Jamie. We haven't seen him.
It's been a while. We've done 2 or 3 games, but he's sat on the sideline or sat on the in the stands as an injury or something. We never did get a report, did we?
Something, but he's out there right now. Hopefully,
apparently had a pretty good tournament over in Bell County. That little stretch ahead there, and then we'll see what he's got. I know we've seen him knock him down every time in warmups.
It's a Redmond Auto Group thing. A 3-point play is good by Smith. 9-9. Joe Smith looking nice here early on in Pulaski County.
There was a little miscue on defense as I think no one was covering the deep man. Just luckily for South. There was
that Patel back there. He looks like he's checked in. Nish Patel, you got to watch him off the bench. Shoots 44% from 3, averaging 8.2 off the bench. Howard. This is underneath to Smith. Smith going to work. Picks his dribble up, back out to Brown. Little hezzy. Now over to McQueen. He'll drop baseline, cut off. Offensive foul.
Now that guy, he never had his feet set. He was leaning the other way to the side, not really straight back. It was a weak call in charge. I'm going to argue a whole lot on those, but that one was pretty bad.
Yeah. Measle in a 9-9 game, 3:46 to play here in the opening quarter. Hargis with the basketball. South Florida shows a little full court defense.
A little mismatch down low. They got Landon Howard on a little bit taller. Number 12, Measle.
Yep. We got a whistle and a 3-second violation, I believe. Measle down there. He's
calling for it,
yep.
Wanting it, and they never did give him the ball. And he camped, like you said, camped out down there. Too many seconds down there. You don't see that call much anymore.
Nope. Jamie, you like the big Pulaski County on the pant logo there? With the PC?
It's okay.
Yeah, I hate it.
It's really stands out. So
it does.
Oh, bad
pass there from Taylor. Picked up by Measle. Bounce pass ahead and a break and no good.
Brown was trying to foul, looks like, to keep away from the layup. They didn't call it.
That was Hargis with the miss. Brown quickly back for South Laurel. To Howard. He'll drive in, spin, cut off, picks his dribble up. Now back out to Brown. Smith will have it out near us. At the top of the key goes Joe Smith. Into the paint, pull-up jumper, no good, left it short. McQueen underneath. And Pulaski County will control it. Patel, off to Hargis. Top it goes to Fraley. Carson Fraley, the senior, their leading scorer. He loses it, and it's a steal. South Laurel running the other way. Taylor all the way. This lost it on his way up, missed everything. And we got a foul underneath here.
It looked good. You want to take that with 2 hands on that side in case that happens when it loses out. Number 5 coming in for South Laurel. And
Cassidy's back. We haven't seen him. He missed a few games, too. Happy to see Braden Cassidy out there. He had a really solid game against the second or third game of the year that we called.
Have we seen Murph?
Not seen Murph yet, no. Might be dealing with some illness, Jamie. It is a rough flu season. A little wraparound pass underneath to a wide open Measle. As he is
The 8 of their 11 does Measle.
spreading for Pulaski County, if you will. Robinson back
Little
out top.
stretch.
Yeah, all right. Infectious. Howard sets fire for a three. Rolls in and out. Fight forward underneath. It's going to be controlled by Pulaski County. And that's Easton Anderson with the basketball. He picks up his dribble off to Measle. Underneath to Blake Fraley. They whip it around and settles to Carson. Down low it goes to Measle, working against Isaiah Robinson. Good defense here. We've got
A foul call.
foul here on Robinson.
Southwell foul chose to number 11, Isaiah Robinson. His first.
Good defense there for about 15 seconds, and then we get a foul call.
Seemed a little bit of not so much foul happening there. Whatever I'm trying to say there.
Could have been foul called earlier. Measle, three underneath, right hand left. Jamie, he is wearing us out. And it's a 4-point lead for the Maroons. Brown.
Good frontage there on the
Yeah.
for Measle down low. McQueen trying to get open. There they go. Got the position.
Howard turns it down. Top of the key three is up and good. Perfect there. For Cassidy gets the first National Bank of Manchester triple. Makes it 13-12. Carson Fraley working there against McQueen. Off to Tish Patel. Three ball up. No good. Howard has position underneath and it goes out of
Good
bounds.
block out that time of Howard on the taller Measle.
Now, Jamie, they've got three subs back in. They'll leave Cassidy back out there. It'll be Baker, Smith, Taylor, and McQueen.
That was
That's a couple bad passes there from Taylor. Now he's trying to find it to Joe Smith and throws it to the
not on the same page. It's a little bit different. Looked at him when we watched him light it up on this court. Look at 28.
Yeah, looks a little tentative here early, Jamie. Let's see if he can get going. Patel out top. To Blake Fraley. Bad pass. Cassidy steps into the passing lane to lead out the other way, but he's got it poked from behind by Blake Fraley, and it's another turnover. Man, for the Cardinals.
Had a chance to take the lead there in this quarter.
Yeah, 18 seconds left. 13-12 your score. Pulaski County with the lead. They have the ball on the hold for the final shot. Carson Fraley out top. Joe Smith on him. A little picket fence action there. A little double high screen out top. Fraley takes a contested three at the buzzer, nails it. Yikes, rise and fire, 16-12. Fun one here, Jamie. Let's see if South Laurel can answer as we start the second quarter. You're listening to the Marcus Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
First National Bank of Manchester. Experience modern banking with hometown service at First National Bank of Manchester. They offer a variety of personal and business accounts, loans, and free digital banking services to meet your needs. Visit them at 1211 West 5th Street or call 606-864-8360. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
The Family Entertainment Center, where every visit is a slam dunk. From 18 lanes of bowling to arcade games, laser tag, go-karts, and much, much more. The Palace has the action to keep the whole team entertained. Celebrate birthdays, dine in our full-service restaurant, or just have fun after the big game. Visit us on North Main Street in London and see why the Palace is the ultimate game night destination. Go Cards!
All right, after one, 16-12 Pulaski County. Jamie, a whole lot of Measle happening there for Pulaski County. He's kind of tearing us up. And a big three at the buzzer for Carson Fraley. It'll be him taking it out right here.
Fraley looked like he had a nice stroke there on that last shot.
Man.
He's on his first bucket, only bucket.
Three shots much, did he?
Not many, because it's been all Measle.
Hargis gets to the top of the key. Gives it to Absher. Absher had a foul there in that first half. And now mid-range pull-up jumper. He hit a three as well. And I believe he's got 5, and it's an 18-12 advantage for the Maroons. Baker underneath. They cut him off. McQueen, step-back jumper's no good. And the rebound comes off to Hargis, and now Absher will bring it up himself. High dribble, near carry. He gathered it, though. And a crossover. Fancy dribbling here for Hargis. Back out to Patel.
Taylor stayed put right there, was able to keep him at bay, and he kicked it back out.
Fraley, and give him a little space. He doesn't. Gets it over into the corner. 3-ball up and good.
Starting to find the rhythm.
Easton Anderson rips that one through, the sophomore. 6'1". Out of Eubank, probably. Baker. South Florida needs a bucket, James. 21-12, negative turnover. McQueen trying to find Smith. And it leads to a lead out the other way. A nifty up and under move and a timeout, Jeff Davis. 30-second. South Florida finds himself in the hole, 23-12. That was slick. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to the Martin Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
This broadcast and all of our exceptional web content at Cardinal Media Network are brought to you by Julie Ross Ray Media Consulting. With over 20 years of experience, Julie provides tailored media solutions to help take your business to the next level. Learn more at julierossraymedia.com.
Jeff Davis, timeout to stop the bleeding gears. This one has exploded. 23-12. South Florida needing a bucket there. It's just been turnovers this quarter. That led to a run out there. I believe that was Hargis or Fraley. It might have been Easton Anderson with another bucket. I somehow missed it. It was a really nice up and under move. Robinson out top, gets all the way to the hole. Left hand layup is no good, but he's fouled from behind by Tanner Absher. And that will send Isaiah to the line to shoot 2.
Make great move.
That's 2 on Absher.
Shook his defender, was able to take it to the rack. And a hard foul, really. He landed hard there. Robinson to the line here. What 2 you say, Tyler, on
Tanner
Absher or something? Not sure what's we had this a little bit of a time stopped a few times, and the referee goes to the table. We doesn't have a clue what the delay is.
Robinson at the line to shoot 2. And 2 strong. Niesel back in there. And he got the second one there. That's a 10-point lead, 23-13.
Need that kill, they call it, Tyler. 3 straight stops. We need them.
Wide open 3 for Measle, and that's 2 strong. Rebound by Robinson. He's racing the other way. Leaves it for Taylor, and lays it up and in. Great fast break. Very patient.
Taylor's first bucket. Let's see if that gets him going, as he was made a great fast break finish.
Anderson back over to Measle. Long 3 again. Rebound Robinson. He's see if he can run it again.
Davis keeps hollering, go.
Tries to cut it off.
Feel like the old Calipari coaching. Go.
Smith, little handoff. Has it in his hands here, looking underneath for McQueen. He's cut off underneath. We're doing a little battle there against Measle. And a nice step through from Smith, and that's pretty, man.
Just like that, there was the kill. 3 straight stops. And 3 straight baskets, 6-0 run.
And how about this? A 4th straight stop. Super kill. 23-17. Coach Fraley's going to call a timeout, see if he can stop his own bleeding here. It's a 30-second timeout. South Florida with a nice answer. We'll step aside here. Listen to the Martin Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
You're invited to the Creek Church. Come experience meaningful worship, a message that meets real life, and a community that feels like home. If you're curious about faith or ready for a new beginning, there's room for your story, your questions, and your next step. Join us this Sunday Your seat is already waiting in London, Somerset, and Williamsburg. Visit thecreekchurch.com for more info.
South Laurel on a little 5-0 run to make this one 23-17 after Pulaski County jumped out to 11-point lead here to start the second quarter. 5:45 to play. It's the Broadcast Brothers here. Thank you for joining in here and tuning in tonight.
Tyler, really liking what I'm seeing with Joe Smith. It's added some nice post interior moves, and then he can shown that he can step out and knock down the mid-range so far. 7 points for him on the night.
McQueen with it out top. Over to Robinson, right in front of the Pulaski County bench. One-hand pass to Robinson. Smith going to work, goes behind his back, gets in the paint, off to Brown in the corner, little shake, drive all the way to the lane. Oh my goodness, went all the way down and out.
That was a great play. Good move by Brown. It's unfortunate.
Patel, he's a shooter. Quick turnaround three is no good. And the ball goes out of bounds.
0 for 2 on the night for Patel. Just like Tyler mentioned, is 44% three-point shooter. So keep him at 0 would be great.
Yeah, it looked like he might have rushed that one a little bit. But thankfully, South Falls basketball here trailing by 6. Smith over to Taylor. He goes baseline. Back out top to Brown. He sets. High arcing three's no good. Smith fighting for the rebound, and it's going to be controlled by Joe Smith and South Laurel. Taylor. Second chance, buries a three. It's a 3-point.
The hustle play right there for Joe. Got that 3-point basket for Taylor.
That's nice, man. What an addition here at the midway mark.
Now we're on an 8-0 run.
Very nice. Second.
Oh, I thought Joe was
First
going to pick
National
that
Bank of Manchester three, but quickly back the other way. Measle all alone underneath, lays it in. Good ball movement. The diagonal passes, Jamie.
12 points now for Measle.
Little pull-up jumper hangs on the rim, no good. Smith with an offensive rebound, fighting Taylor underneath for it. And he missed in close off to Measle. He's coming back the other way. Now he'll slow up, take his time. To Fraley, drives in. Carson with the right hand, scoop shot up and good.
I think that guy's got to shoot it more. If you're Pulaski County, you want that guy to knock it down shots.
Quick back the other way. Smith with a three of his own. 27-23. Man, oh man.
10 points now for Smith.
We got a timeout here. South Laurel picks
5
up
seconds. They called 5 seconds.
Oh, wow.
5-second violation. Cardinal ball. Returning the guards.
That was quick. That was awesome.
Was it very good? Yeah, great turnover. 27-23. He's looking for a timeout there. Didn't get it in 5 seconds, but came after or before the timeout was granted.
Ooh, had him open. There he is.
Cassidy back in there for South Laurel. Now Taylor out top. Cards trailing by 4. It's picked off, and Fraley all the way the other way, and he'll lay it in and missed it.
It's a late whistle.
Yeah, he's fouled. Kind of got cut from underneath. Carson Fraley will go to the line to shoot 2.
That 3 turnovers out top. They're reading that handoff and anticipating the spins and stuff. So doing a good job defensively.
Fraley at the line to shoot 2. Lefty stroke, and that one's no good.
First free throw attempt of the night for Pulaski County. And that one's no good. We are 2 of 3. Cardinals are.
0 for 2 at the line for Fraley. Big time rebound for Smith. He'll bring it up himself. Goes between his legs out to Taylor. Smith drives all the way in. And we got a tie up.
No, they're calling a foul.
Oh, wow. They get a foul there on Fraley.
That's some strong tie up there. I think that was that was Fraley, yeah.
Yep.
I thought it looked like Joe was going to have a nice little layup on the left side.
Brown to inbound. Close to a 5 second, and he's going to get a 5 second call. Rare to see it, Jamie. Now you see it twice.
Look, the same guy called it. He may be on a 4 second call. Maybe you should have held up 4. I'm changing the rules.
Fraley. Smith on him. Now it goes to Blake Fraley now to Patel. In the corner goes to Hargis. With Taylor on him, he'll go base on a little shove, no call. A little cross-court pass out top. Fraley, another 3 for Carson Fraley, and it's a 7-point lead. 30-23. Smith gets the screen. Steps into a 3, and that's just no good. He'll fight for the rebound, and he secures it. That's why you follow your shot. That ball was tapped, though, either by Cassidy underneath there or Taylor. Kept alive. Howard picks his dribble up off. It goes to Smith. To Brown at the elbow. Turnaround jumper's no good. Tracks his rebound down, though, and he's going to be fouled from behind.
Couple following the shot rebounds has been paying off for South Laurel. That's going to be the 3rd foul on Pulaski County.
Jay Ventures in the game for Pulaski County. Tell will have a seat. Easton Anderson in there again for Pulaski County. Solid little, it's a pretty good little team here for Pulaski County. Into Baker it goes. Picks his dribble up. Now looking.
He had Robinson on the back door.
Brown over to McQueen. McQueen at the top key looking for Baker. Now he'll drive in with the left hand, loses it, gets it right back, lays it up and in.
McQueen's 4 points on the night, second basket. Southpaw hanging around here, Tyler.
Hargis with the basketball. To Fraley. And they're going to get a foul there, either on probably Brown there. Is it going to be his second?
Southpaw foul charge to number 1, Harris Brown, his second, team second.
That is correct. 2 on Brown, 2 on the cards in the second quarter. Landon Howard's going to check back in. Going to grab Brown with the 2 fouls.
13, Landon Howard replaces Brown.
Ventures to inbound.
Ooh. Coach blew it.
He sure did. Caught that on this side. And
It's where I think the ball started, and the ball was on this side, and it crossed over, so that's an over and back.
Yep, everybody knew it. No protest here. Clear over and back. Minute 30 to play here in the first half. Cards trail by 5, 30-25.
They have turned the Maroons over quite a bit. They've got several turnovers.
Baker with the ball. Out to Taylor. He'll let fire for a 3. Got it. Hayden Taylor with a wing triple.
7 points this quarter for Taylor as he's starting to catch fire.
That's the 3rd 3-pointer tonight. First National Bank of Manchester 3.
It's actually 4.
Cassidy. That's right, 4. And an answer on the other end, though, with a 3 of his own, Easton Anderson. Somebody find that kid. Back to a 5-point game. Under a minute here, under 50 seconds, actually. Before the halftime break, stick around for our halftime show presented by Yaden's Auto. We'll hand off out top. And Landon Howard with a traveling violation.
Then he tossed it at the ref, hit him in the face.
Joe Smith will come in, along with Cassidy.
Howard, also returning number 5, Ray Cassidy.
Howard and Baker out.
Pulaski County at the end of first quarter, last second 3. Let's hope we can get a steal or some kind of turnover. We can get the last chance at a bucket here.
Blake Fraley with Joe Smith on him. He'll step in. Now off it goes to Ventures. Ventures working against Robinson. Runs into Hargis, hands it off to him. Hargis going to work. They double team him. He passes out of it to Fraley. In the corner, wide open, another 3, and that's off. But an offensive rebound and no good underneath. Lucky there as Easton. How about a half-court heave is no good. Too strong by Taylor. 33-28, Jamie. That good look there from Measle underneath off of the Easton Anderson 3 attempt. Through one half, Jamie. 5-point game. Pulaski County leads 33-28. We'll step aside. We'll figure up some halftime stats for you. When we come back, we'll have the Yaden's Auto Sales halftime show. You're listening to the Broadcast Brothers right here on the Martin Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Just like a strong defense on the court, Sheriff John Root and his team work every day to protect Laurel County. With dedication, teamwork, and community pride, they're here to keep our families safe on and off the field. Good luck to the South Laurel Cardinals. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Yaden's Auto Sales, where every deal is a slam dunk. If you're looking to drive home a winner, Yaden's has the lineup to get you there. Quality vehicles, great prices, and a team that always delivers the assist. Stop by Yaden's Auto Sales and let them help you score big on your next ride. Yaden's Auto Sales, proud supporter of Cardinal basketball. This broadcast is made possible by our friends of the Cardinal Media Network. We want to extend a heartfelt thank you to the individuals and businesses whose support keeps local coverage strong and our community connected. Your commitment helps us bring every play, every story, and every moment to Cardinal fans near and far. From all of us at the Cardinal Media Network, thank you for believing in what we do. Hungry fans know the winning play. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Fresh, hot, and always delicious. From crispy chicken to biscuits and fixins, Lee's is your game day MVP. Lee's Famous Recipe, where game day gets delicious. Visit your local Lee's Famous Recipe in Corbin, Kentucky.
The holidays can stress even the best planners. Between travel, shopping, family, and everything else, you and your budget can get stretched thin fast. With CVMB checking powered by Bazing, you can make the most of the season. Score shopping discounts, save on travel, get roadside assistance, and even get paid up to 2 days early. All in one checking account that helps you make the most of the season. CVMB, bank better.
Kimber Home Furnishings in London and Somerset is home to the best-selling furniture brands in America like Lazy Boy. Kimber also has the biggest selection you'll find anywhere, getting you what you want when you want it. We're a third-generation family business, in business since 1963. Kimber also believes in investing back in our community and especially our youth. That's why we're proud to sponsor 13th Region Sports. Any building can be a house, but Kimber makes it home.
First National Bank of Manchester. Experience modern banking with hometown service at First National Bank of Manchester. They offer a variety of personal and business accounts, loans, and free digital banking services to meet your needs. Visit them at 1211 West 5th Street or call 606-864-8360. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Yaden's Auto Sales, where every deal is a slam dunk. If you're looking to drive home a winner, Yaden's has the lineup to get you there. Quality vehicles, great prices, and a team that always delivers the assist. Stop by Yaden's Auto Sales and let them help you score big on your next ride. Yaden's Auto Sales, proud supporter of Cardinal basketball.
33-28 here at halftime of Pulaski County and South Laurel. Maroons on top. And it's been a good one so far, Jamie, as kind of went back and forth there to start the game, and Maroons got out to an 11-point lead and kind of kept South Laurel at bay for most of the second quarter. He got down to 3 a couple times.
They went on an 8-0 run after the 11-point lead.
And Pulaski County so far has had the answer every time. They've hit some threes in a timely manner. And Easton Anderson off the bench really provided a spark from beyond the arc. I think he's got a couple from out there, and Measle underneath, especially in that first quarter. He's just really pretty talented squad, Jamie. Cade Hargis has been a little bit quiet, and Blake Fraley and Carson Fraley. Those kids are pretty solid team here. But Jamie, let's give us our first half stats.
Yeah, Blake kind of handles the pressure and really don't do a lot of shooting or look for shooting, but he gets it to his man Carson, and Carson has 8 points. He went 0 for 2 from the line. He has 2 3-pointers. Cam Measle lit up the first quarter with 10 of his 12 all in the first, and he had another bucket there in the second. And Cade Hargis with 2 points. Tanner Abshear, he went to the bench there, but he's got 5 points. And Easton Anderson comes in, like you said, knocked down a couple threes with 6 points. And they had 17 in that quarter and 33 overall. And for South Laurel. Caden Taylor, 8 points all in the second quarter. Joe Smith, pretty even, 5 in the first, 5 in the second, with 10 total points. Isaiah Robinson goes 1 for 2 from the line with 1 point. Blaine Baker with 2, and then Caden McQueen with 4. And then Braden Cassidy comes in, knocks down the 3. And with his 3 points, they had 16 in that quarter, so got beat by 1 in that quarter. And 28 total points. They go 2 for 3 from the line as Pulaski goes 0 for 2. So not a whole lot of free throw shooting. Pretty clean game. And it's really a well match up for these two teams. Their size is equal. Their speed's pretty equal. 5 to 4 on the 3-pointers. They've got 5. We've got 4. So it's been a pretty equal game. Yeah, for the most part. Just that they went on that first big run in the second quarter and got their lead.
South Laurel tinkering a little bit with this lineup here as they work in Joe Smith, and then without Brennan Murphy tonight, Jamie. I think he could have provided a little nice spark for him.
Yeah, we also missing. I've not seen Braden Lehman come in. He's had a lot of action over the course of the first half of the season, and I don't know if he's not in the lineup or I've not seen his dad here, so I don't think he is. So maybe we got a couple sick guys. I'm not sure. It's been going around.
It's bad, Jamie. We saw South Laurel's girls team having to do it without Skeeter Maid there on a weekend tournament where they desperately needed her. And she was back healthy last night for the Lady Cards, getting a big win over the Lady Jags, 60-55.
That was a very fun game.
It was. Yeah. And another entertaining one here tonight. Always competitive with these two. Pulaski County with a big win last year in Florida, and they own a 2-game win streak overall. Going back to 98, South Laurel leads the series 9-2, and hoping to stop the 2-game win streak here for the Maroons as minute 45. Jamie, what's your keys to this second half if you're South Laurel to come away with a victory?
Well, what I've seen, then South Laurel get out and running, that's when they seem to be they feel the most poised is when they're on the run. They get in the half court. Pulaski doing a good job in the half court defense, making them work. I like where Joe Smith's game's at. He seemed like he's got it locked in and focused. I would continue to go with him and get ready to set shoot from the 3-point line from Caden Taylor and company from beyond the arc as he drives.
The diagonal passes, Jamie, and the little down screens in Pulaski County doing a lot of good off-the-ball movement. I don't know how many of those Measle points came just wide open underneath. He just laying them in. South Laurel, I'm sure, will make an adjustment here to try to combat that, but a little bit of a wonky, different offense that you'll see, and it's leading to good looks. They executed very well. Very impressed with their execution and taking advantage of that. Then knocking down some outside shots. South Laurel's got to get to the line, get some of these dudes in foul trouble, I think, and put some pressure on the ball. I think maybe you can get into Fraley's legs a little bit in the second half. We'll see. 30 seconds left. We'll take one final break. You're listening to the Halftime Show brought to you by Yaden's Auto Sales right here on the Marks Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Yaden's Auto Sales, where every deal is a slam dunk. If you're looking to drive home a winner, Yaden's has the lineup to get you there. Quality vehicles, great prices, and a team that always delivers the assist. Stop by Yaden's Auto Sales and let them help you score big on your next ride. Yaden's Auto Sales, proud supporter of Cardinal basketball.
Need South Florida's basketball to start this second half, and Caden Taylor to inbound. Congratulations here to our sixth grade team as they advance to the Final Four that'll be played later in February, at Frederick Douglass High School. A little backdoor pass coming out of the timeout, or coming out of the halftime break. That was all designed. Just Taylor and Smith, not exactly on the same page there.
They've had together on their passes back and forth to each other. They had 3 turnovers, I can count. But that was a good design. It was just not executed. Good defense, good recovery there to get the deflection. Pulaski County.
Out of bounds off the pass, and underneath it goes. And shot rattles off the rim and in for Tanner Asher.
The Todd Felder fadeaway knocked it down.
7-point lead now for the Maroons. Asher's tough, man. He had a little foul trouble, but good little player. Screen out top it goes. Little pick and roll to McQueen. Good patience underneath for Caden. He drops it in right over top.
I like you mentioned the patience. I like what he did there.
Back the other way. Asher sets fire for a top of the key 3. McQueen with a big time 2-hand rebound. Off it goes to Robinson. Puts the brakes on.
I think he had the step there and slowed it up to set the offense.
Little wraparound pass to Baker. All along underneath it goes to Smith. Little jumper in close. It's up and good. And back to a 3-point game on a 4-0 run here for South Florida, 35-32.
Then a couple times Baker looked like he had the shot and was giving it up. That time was good for Joe Smith.
Good interior passing there from Baker. I like that. Argus to Fraley. Little jab step. Now he'll take it to his right. Floats it up. Shots up. No good. Rebound comes off to McQueen. South Florida running the other way. Smith. High pass up ahead to Baker. Gathers. Can't get it to fall. Out top it goes to McQueen. They wrap it around over here to Taylor. To McQueen. Pull-up jumper. Good.
McQueen's starting to feel it.
34.
Double his point total. He's got 8 now.
South Florida's come out red hot here in this second half. 35-34. Hargis drives in, little push off.
He does that. That's his MO. We've seen it several times. Nice play by Baker.
And steal away. Baker playing well. Robinson drives in. Back to Taylor. 3-ball rattles in and out, but McQueen cleans up the miss. Turns. And it's a 1-point lead for South Laurel.
First lead for a while, but it's been a while if we've had one.
Yeah. So South Laurel
30-second timeout taken.
racing out to a 1-point lead, and we've got a timeout for Fraley. And Pulaski County will take one with them. That's a 30-second timeout. And you're listening to the Marks Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Hungry fans know the winning play. Lee's famous recipe chicken. Fresh, hot, and always delicious. From crispy chicken to biscuits and fixins, Lee's is your game day MVP. Lee's famous recipe, where game day gets delicious. Visit your local Lee's famous recipe in Corbin, Kentucky.
(36-35) South Florida with the lead. 5:23 to play here in the third quarter. Nice start. Good response from this Cardinal squad. Coming out of the locker room to start the second half, Jamie. They'll pick up a little full court. Fraley. Joe Smith on him. Off to Hargis. Out top it goes. Into the hands of Fraley. Measle. Bad pass. Nearly stolen away. Body's on the floor. Baker fighting with Measle. And we've got a foul. Looks like Baker might have punched a guy. Looking for to punch the ball there. And
I
that'll be on
would
Lane.
say that's the right call, even though the ball was on the ground, everybody fighting for it. Baker did come across the face with a forearm shiver.
The team's first.
The team's first foul of this second half. And we've got a referee towel situation here. We'll do this to thank our sponsors here, Travis Baker and Baker Electricity. And son Blaine out there doing all sorts of electric things this half. Jamie playing well, rebounding well.
Good, a nice steal there.
Now Hargis' basketball.
They're doing a lot better covering this back screen.
Yes, they are. Off it goes to Absher. Robinson way out here on the younger Blake Fraley.
That's a 5-second call.
5-second violation. That'll give it back to South Laurel.
Another turnover for Pulaski. They keep racking them up.
Some different looking unit coming out of this halftime. South Laurel playing lights out. Pulaski County looks a little bit frazzled here.
It's like up off the bench is Easton Anderson trying to give him a spark. He'll check in at the next dead ball.
Robinson underneath to Baker. Baker finds Taylor on a curl, and he's bumped. Fouls there going to be on Hargis, I believe. It's the team's first this quarter, and the second on Hargis.
Hargis is first, and there is Anderson
Hargis is
checking.
first, yep. Easton Anderson 6 points off the bench that first half. Joe Smith to inbound. Guards up one. To Taylor in the corner. Just a little short. But Baker cleans up the miss, goes hard, can't get it. Gets his own rebound. Fighting for it, finds Robinson.
That is some strength right there. I mean, he's not the tallest guy.
Just some bounce on the young man. Goes up strong with two hands. Robinson clears out. And he's bumped. And
That's
that'll
Absher.
go to the line there. That's three now on Absher, right?
That is his third.
And Robinson will go to the line to shoot two.
Add to their 6-0 run here if Robinson can knock down a couple free throws.
Get that first one. Patel will check in.
Cassidy's going to check in, and so is Garrison Brown at the dead ball here. The free throw was made.
Yep. Robinson get a little breather.
And Blaine Baker.
Baker, man, how about those? His coach giving him a big.
Gotta love that kid,
Yeah.
man. Everybody loves Blaine Baker. Such a good personality, good kid.
Yes, he is. Hargis with the ball. Caden Taylor picks him up full court, making him work for it. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 38-35 South Laurel. A little chicken wing here, no call, and a miss in close by Fraley, and a rebound comes off to Smith. Good defense by Smith.
8 unanswered for South as they look to pile on.
He goes to work, loses it off
First
his
time he's
foot.
going to
Yep.
turn it over on that move.
Anderson. And that's a foul out top by Brown. Jamie, he just grabbing folks.
And I think he missed maybe the last game, maybe, and maybe he's under the weather a little bit trying to catch his feet.
Yeah. Uncharacteristic. Got some of the quickest feet out here.
That's Brown going to. That's his third, by the way. That's why he's coming out. Brown's third.
Hargis. Ball out top. Off to Carson Fraley. He'll fly in, loses the ball on his way up.
Coach Fraley
Out of bounds, yeah.
looking for that foul. Contact on the
Jamie, I told you,
penetration.
man, Fraley kind of looks gas. I think I heard him say he needs oxygen over here. He's working hard.
Yep.
I think he's had a break so far. 3:20 to play. Robinson off to Smith.
There it is. Ooh.
Yep. Now after Taylor at the top of the key. South Laurel, a little motion offense underneath. Taylor, pull up jumper in traffic, splash. 5-point lead for the Cards. They're largest of the night.
10-0 run for the Cards. That's another turnover, I think. Nope, they're going to call
I
that on
think so.
foul.
Robinson got his hands in there, knocked that out of bounds. Good adjustment here. Now it'll be Hargis. Throw it in for the Maroons. Southpaw's got it covered. Into Patel. To Carson Fraley.
He's wanting to clear out here, trying to get the penetration. He's been working on that last couple plays.
Smith hands off to Hargis. Hargis to Niesel. He turns it down.
Now, if you notice, Tyler, they're doing a lot more standing around this time.
Yep. Southpaw making them work. They're picking them up full court. Now Fraley goes in. Shots up. No good. Niesel with an offensive rebound. And nice pass underneath to Anderson, and he stops the bleeding for Pulaski County, 40-37. Robinson quickly the other way. Looking. Finds McQueen. Turnaround jumper short. And the rebound comes off to Easton Anderson. And Smith will foul Carson Fraley. Jamie, if you're going to foul him right there, don't let him get the shot off.
Or maybe he's lowering the shoulder one. You could try to set the charge there. He don't do it. That's his move. Is he's going to first lower the shoulder, get his body in you. And he's going to attempt that basket. That time is good.
Fraley will go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play, and it'll chance to tie this game up. 40-39.
Joe Smith commits it's only his first foul. He's played a lot of action.
He has.
He's been 0 for 3 for Fraley. Now they missed that free throw.
Howard. Out to Robinson. To Taylor. He gets a screen. Now back to Smith. He'll drive in. And a blocking foul there underneath. James, he avoided the contact. Measle.
Coach Davis said, use the backboard right there. He's getting pointing at the board. A good take by Joe
Good
Smith.
body control from Smith to avoid that. I thought Measle had the position, but he just kind of sidestepped that.
How do you like right there, Joe Smith wide open on the three? He's like, I'm going to go in here and get the easier basket, or at least get some attempt the easier free throws.
Let's see how he does from the free throw line. That one's perfect.
2 for 2 now for Joe.
Smith's just a different looking cat out there.
You've seen him play. We've seen him play over the years. A few years ago at North Laurel.
Yep. One or two at the line, and Fraley comes out with a rebound. Baker pokes it free from behind, and he gathers it back to Smith. Smith, pull-up jumper. Cross court, flashed it in. A lot of contact, no call. He was wanting that, or Davis was.
That's going to pick up his second.
Gets a foul there.
That's a great hustle by Blaine Baker again, getting the turnover, getting to Joe with a hot hand, and he's able to connect on that little fadeaway from almost the free throw line fadeaway.
43-39, Pulaski County's ball. Off to Carson Fraley, working against Joe Smith. Joe now with 2 fouls.
A little more careful now with 3 or 2.
Fraley gets that off to Blake Fraley. Back to Carson, 3 in the corner, good.
That's Patel on that.
Oh, sorry, Patel. Yeah, my bad. Blocked out there by the official.
You don't want to get that guy hot.
43-42, South Laurel with the lead. Minute 11. Howard nearly loses it. Picks up his dribble. He's in trouble. Now gets it off to Taylor. Robinson there comes away with it as they trap Howard in the corner. 3. Got it. That's huge for Landon Howard. 46-42. I love that from that kid.
That's what he can bring. We've seen it early on last year, and just the poor kid just been not able to really get in rhythm. Loving to see that for Landon Howard.
Blake Fraley working against Taylor. He's bumped on the drive, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. That was in the act. 29.6 to play, 46-42 after the Landon Howard First National Bank of Manchester triple. And at the line, it will be Blake Fraley.
Taylor's second. Blake Fraley has not scored in the game. His first free throw attempts.
Flashes that first one through.
Love Blaine Baker when he's in there. He's going to take a rest, and so is Landon Howard as he, after knocking down the three, go back to the bench. I'd like to see him kind of get in rhythm this last 29 seconds, maybe give him another shot.
1 and 2 at the line there, and Smith with a big rebound saves it. Out ahead it goes to Cassidy. To Robinson with 20 seconds to play here in the third. Guards up 3, 46-43. Taylor, quick trigger 3 in the corner, and he is fouled on that. Shot's no good. The 3 free throws coming his way as Measles.
You know, he don't take much time to shoot that 3. He's ready to fire. Shoots it quick.
And just kind of ran into him there. And Baker's going to jump back in for South Laurel, and Taylor at the line to shoot 3. First one's good. Love to see him hit all these. It'll be awesome.
11 points now for Caden Taylor.
He kind of just quietly gets him. He's South Laurel's leading scorer at 13.7 points per game. He's so far 2 for 2. One more coming his way.
One in there for a little defense, a little hustle. His last 10 seconds, maybe an offensive board.
3 from 3 at the line there for Taylor. 49-43, largest lead now for South Laurel at 6. 2 seconds, step back 3 Fraley. And that's no good. South Laurel will lead here through 3. 49-43. Stick around, entertaining fourth quarter coming your way right here on the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
This broadcast and all of our exceptional web content at Cardinal Media Network are brought to you by Julie Ross Ray Media Consulting. With over 20 years of experience, Julie provides tailored media solutions to help take your business to the next level. Learn more at julierossraymedia.com.
First National Bank of Manchester. Experience modern banking with hometown service at First National Bank of Manchester. They offer a variety of personal and business accounts, loans, and free digital banking services to meet your needs. Visit them at 1211 West 5th Street or call 606-864-8360. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Tyler, they've South Laurel outscored Pulaski in that third quarter 21-10. How about a 10-point shutout? They went 16, 17, and down 10. South says 12, 16, and 21. So an outburst of offense.
And welcome back here. Fourth quarter action coming your way. That's Jamie Dotson there bringing the knowledge as South Laurel. With a 6-point lead, 49-43. We want to thank Travis Baker, Baker Electric, Sturgeon and Collins, CPA of London, BSN, Window World, Grace Health, Legacy Nissan, Robin Armstrong, and Edward Jones Investment. It will be Carson Fraley to inbound for Pulaski County. Gets it off to Blake Fraley. Smith on Fraley. Carson, that is. A hand in the face. Out top it goes. A little handoff to Patel. Back to Hatcher. Top of the key 3 for Anderson, and that's off. And a big-time rebound by Blaine Baker. He's fouled as he comes down with it by Blake Fraley. Jamie, how good has Blaine Baker done?
We see the last game he was that we called.
Monster.
He had a really good game in that one too, just getting rebounds and that was a great rebound there. But then some of these rebounds, he's like, there's no chance he gets them, and he's up, he's out with them, and clears the board and able to get it back out to his guards and whatever. But really impressive for Blaine Baker.
Pulaski County bringing a little pressure.
Does that
Smith.
dirty work, Baker.
Smith crossing over, dribbling through. It's Fraley on him. And he is just really comfortable with the basketball in his hands. Picks up his dribble near midcourt, though.
Timeout. Yep, I was going to say Davis knows to call timeout. He just on cue there. He's picked his dribble up near half court. It's a 30-second one.
We'll keep it right here. 49-43. Your score, 7:12 to play. Jamie Blaine's making a strong case for our Creek Church player of the game, in my opinion. I don't know, he's keeping a lot of things alive. Joe Smith playing really well as well. We'll see how this all shakes out. Kate Taylor quietly having another strong game as well.
I mean, if you're looking at Joe Smith, to me right now is all around rebounding, running the point, getting his points. He's got 15. Nowhere to go. Got to get it in.
Bad pass, Joe Smith, turnover. And the layup the other way by Hargis. That's rough, Jamie, right out of the timeout. Rough little stretch there for Smith as he picked the ball up near midcourt. Now he does it again. Gets his feet in the air, but gets it out to Baker. Over in the corner to Taylor.
They made a little adjustment, and they're kind of double teaming. More of a 2-3 zone, but they're making sure they double team Joe when he gets it out top.
Robinson floats that over to Joe. Isaiah dribbles in, back out to Smith. 4 seconds to play, 4-point lead. 6:35 to play. Smith drives in, pulls it out, cross-court pass. Nearly stolen away. Absher got his hands on it.
Fortunately, that time as it deflected off of Pulaski, we'll be able to keep the ball, but man, that was near a turnover again. It's just a 4-point game.
Yeah, got to be extra cautious here. Make crisp passes. That's going to go all the way in the backcourt to Robinson.
They'll come with a 1-2-2. And they trap when they get it in the sidelines.
Robinson quickly and then loses it. And back the other way goes Carson Fraley. And looks like Robinson got Charlie Horse there or something. Brown will check in, Jamie. It's a 2-point game. South Florida struggling with this pressure.
They changed their defense up a little bit. It's causing pressure out top. They're not able to get set in their offense. It's creating some havoc.
Gotta love Coach Fraley over there, just a little sip of a Mountain Dew over there.
Do the do.
Exactly right. Another turnover. Nice South Florida. Brown that time just tossed it away. Is South Florida really struggling here with this pressure defense? Davis got to figure out something. This lead has dwindled from 6 now to 2. Absher springs free underneath. Out to Anderson. Quick three, and that's no good. Rebound by Blake Fraley for Pulaski County. Keeps it alive. Driving in. Absher picks his dribble up. Off to Anderson. Corner three is up and good by Hargis. And now South Florida finds himself trailing by 1. Man. 5:24 to play.
7 points in the fourth. 0 for South.
Taylor, quick three. That's no good. Absher with a strong rebound. Fighting off McQueen there.
Got to find something here. Slow them down offensively.
Two-hand pass, finds a wide open Anderson for 3, and back-to-back triples, and Jeff Davis will have to call timeout. It's 53-49. That's a full timeout. We'll take one with him as this thing is dissolved quickly here. 4:52 to play in the ballgame. This is the Marks Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
The Family Entertainment Center, where every visit is a slam dunk. From 18 lanes of bowling to arcade games, laser tag, go-karts, and much, much more. The Palace has the action to keep the whole team entertained. Celebrate birthdays, dine in our full-service restaurant, or just have fun after the big game. Visit us on North Main Street in London and see why the Palace is the ultimate game night destination. Go Cards!
When you finally treat your back pain, even the smallest victories can feel big. With spine treatments tailored to you, we can help you get back at it.
Jamie South Laurel's lead has vanished, and now they find themselves in a 4-point hole here with 4:52 to play in the ballgame. 53-49. Pulaski County back out on top, as it has been a 10-0 run, James.
Well, yes, you are correct. 49-43 at the end of 3. Up 6 to down 4.
10-0 run. South Laurel has gone this entire quarter without scoring. Joe Smith with the basketball. Pulaski County getting a hand on every pass, it seems. Smith now.
Ooh, had Blaine Baker across the middle there, or on the baseline.
Nothing doing here. Brown with the ball. Down to Baker. Got top to Smith.
We'll go here. Just stand around passing it over, people.
Baker going to work. Picks the dribble up to Smith. Wide open. 3. Got it. That stops the bleeding there. Back to a 1-point game. 53-52.
Again, Blaine Baker with a cross-court pass from the post.
Absolutely. Dynamic night here as he slips and falls. Had a little rub here, and Smith is hurt. As he got hit there. 55-52. Joe Smith in a little pain there. Kind of hit him on the top of the foot there.
Okay, this is dangerous here without Joe.
Yeah, no Robinson, no Smith right now. And South Laurel trying to figure out this matchup zone thing that they got going here. 1-2-2. What is this? McQueen with it. Pull-up jumper. Nice. Soft spot of that. Gets it to go. 55-54. South Laurel within 1. Need a stop here. Pulaski County. Asher out top. Off to Blake Fraley. He's trying to direct traffic. Gets it off to Carson Fraley.
Through a high screen to the on McQueen there.
A little jab step. Works against McQueen. Gets it over to Anderson. In close.
And Anderson
shot in. Yeah,
what the player. Yep. 13 now for Anderson off the bench.
The Pulaski County great Josh Anderson back in the day. Former MLB player. Great basketball player as well. I don't know if he's any relation, but he is a solid young player. Howard turns it down, drives in, and he's going to be fouled on the drive.
He's got to shoot that corner 3, man. That's what Coach Davis was like. That's your game right there.
That's going to be on Blake Fraley.
That's his second.
Baker will check in. Brown out. So where does the ball handling come here from South Laurel?
Now Taylor will be the only one.
You're right. Taylor gets a screen here from Baker. Now he'll roll to the basket. Blaine with the basketball, dribbles back to Taylor. And no man's lane. Got to get out of there.
It's crowded over there.
They dribble out of it. 57-54, 2:25 to play. McQueen gets to the elbow and then tosses it over to no one in particular. And South Laurel turns it over to Pulaski County's basketball. Kind of falling apart here for South Laurel this fourth quarter.
Injuries is not helping.
Carson Fraley with the basketball. Got the basketball here, gets a screen, gets that off to Absher.
A lot of time running off here.
Little rip through by Hargis, leaves it for Absher. He's got space, in close, doesn't get it to fall. Baker gets a hand on it, up ahead it goes to Cassidy, to McQueen. South Laurel running now. McQueen bumped, and he'll fall down, and the foul is going to be on Carson Fraley. I believe that might be his third. It's minute 46 now. South Laurel trails by one possession here, 57-54. That's a third team foul.
Man, the time just ticked away here. Just a
Sure
minute 46, down 3. We've only scored 5 points in the quarter. for Pulaski in this quarter.
Wow. Baker underneath.
Yes,
Now
sir.
count the bucket, and they'll go to the line to tie this ball game up.
Man, that was a
great
strong
play. Lane Baker with a huge shot right there. Man, James.
The guy's a beast, man.
He
You've
is.
not seen this guy in person. He is broad shoulders. He's got the cut guns.
Yep. Big legs. Good to see Smith back in there. Cassidy back out.
Didn't lose a whole lot. Actually gained some points there while Smith was gone.
Now Baker with a chance to tie this ball game up. Spins it, shots up, and no good. Rebound off to Carson Fraley. He'll wave off some help, walk it up himself. Minute 35 to play in the ball game. Pulaski County with a 1-point lead. Smith on Fraley. It's been a nice matchup all game long. Fraley crisscrossing in the lane, floater up and good. That's a big-time bucket right there. Coach Fraley wants to take a timeout. We'll take one with him with a minute 23 to play. South Laurel trails by 3, 59-56 right here on the Martin Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
First National Bank of Manchester. Experience modern banking with hometown service at First National Bank of Manchester. They offer a variety of personal and business accounts, loans, and free digital banking services to meet your needs. Visit them at 1211 West 5th Street or call 606-864-8360. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Minute 23 to play to be South Laurel's basketball. After the Carson Fraley tough bucket in the lane, they get 59-56.
Joe's injury there couldn't stay in front of Fraley, which he has been most of the night, been able to keep him at bay. And that time Fraley was making a great move in the lane in traffic with McQueen coming strong with the block and shot it over him.
No Smith out there right now.
They got Cassidy in for him.
And I'm seeing him. He's back getting taped up something. He tried to give it a go.
Howard in the game.
Howard to Cassidy. Looks for Taylor. Over to Howard. He'll set fire for a three. In and out. Comes off to him. Two people collide. Howard in close.
Play.
Gets a bucket to go.
Nice follow of the shot. And a great rebound and a putback for Howard.
And a quick foul here on Landon Howard. Bunch to give. That's just the team's first. 59-58.
Yeah, we're going to
Blaine Baker back in. Jason Brown in and Blaine Baker out.
need to stop big time right here.
Fraley inbound. It's it to Carson, and they quickly foul him. A long way to go getting this bonus.
That's his fourth for Brown. Surprised we hadn't had a foul until now.
Maddox Warren will check in.
Garrison Brown's under the weather. Got to be a little bit tough.
He's not himself.
Trying to get to fouls, and Landon Howard gets another one.
Foul.
That's two on Howard. As Maddox was trying to get the foul, to call on him.
Wait for the steal here, James, and then foul. 4 seconds have went off the clock here. 54 to play, and Howard with another quick foul.
Racking them up. That's three.
On Hargis. Hargis is the foul. That's third on Howard.
I don't know. If you're just down one, you could play for the. I keep getting there, right?
Yeah.
But you're going to play for the strong defense, get the ball back. Maybe they don't. Maybe they miss a shot. You know.
Yeah. Maybe without Smith, without Isaiah, they're not real sure. Now they back off. That's smart.
Yep. He didn't need a foul. I think they kicked it off of Fraley, but get McQueen with another foul.
So Fraley is who you want to go to the line.
Yes.
You struggle from there right now.
There's 3 now on McQueen. I'm sorry, second.
Both teams will be in double bonus.
Let's set the stage here, Tyler. Fraley's 0 for 3.
He's had a nice fourth quarter here, kind of controlling the tempo. And that first free throw is no good. So we've got to secure this, get Baker back in here.
Hey, good strategy.
Yep.
Paying off.
I like it.
Let's get a board here if he misses this one. If not, you're just down 2.
Got Baker and McQueen out there. And he missed that one badly.
Dang,
Baker,
great
here's the rebound. And he's been over from the line. Man, they
0 for 5.
I hate that for him, man. He's too good of a player to be missing like that.
Yeah.
Coach Davis is going to call a timeout. 59-58. We're going to take a quick timeout here. That's a full one. 1-point game here. Cards with the ball with 41 seconds to play. You're listening to Marks Peterbilt, Cardinal Media Network.
Kimber Home Furnishings in London and Somerset is home to the best-selling furniture brands in America like Lazy Boy. Kimber also has the biggest selection you'll find anywhere, getting you what you want when you want it. We're a third-generation family business, in business since 1963. Kimber also believes in investing back in our community and especially our youth. That's why we're proud to sponsor 13th Region Sports. Any building can be a house, but Kimber makes it home.
This broadcast is made possible by our friends of the Cardinal Media Network. We want to extend a heartfelt thank you to the individuals and businesses whose support keeps local coverage strong and our community connected. Your commitment helps us bring every play, every story, and every moment to Cardinal fans near and far. From all of us at the Cardinal Media Network, thank you for believing in what we do.
59-58, Pulaski County with the lead. 41 seconds to play. A little game reset here. Both teams in the double bonus. Pulaski County with 2 timeouts remaining. South Florida with 1. If there's a held ball possession error, we'll give it to the Cardinals. And it will be Braden Cassidy to toss it in.
Pulaski County
into McQueen.
1 of 7 from the line tonight.
Wow. Headed with the ball out top. Working against Fraley. Over to Brown. Gets it to McQueen. 28 seconds to play now. To Cassidy. Clock continuing to move down to 22 seconds. To Brown. All the way down to 15 seconds now. 12. Coach Davis is going to take a timeout here with 11.1 to play. No Joe Smith, no Isaiah Robinson. If I'm Coach Davis, I got to get Baker back in there for offensive rebound in case there's a miss. But we'll see how it goes.
I think Taylor's going to probably shoot. I feel like he should shoot a shot around 6 seconds, 5 seconds, and then you have McQueen and Baker crashing the boards.
We'll see how it shakes out. We'll take a quick break here. This is the Marks Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Yaten's Auto Sales, where every deal is a slam dunk. If you're looking to drive home a winner, Yaten's has the lineup to get you there. Quality vehicles, great prices, and a team that always delivers the assist. Stop by Yaten's Auto Sales and let them help you score big on your next ride. Yaten's Auto Sales, proud supporter of Cardinal basketball.
The holidays can stress even the best planners. Between travel, shopping, family, and everything else, you and your budget can get stretched thin fast. With CVMB checking powered by Bazing, you can make the most of the season. Score shopping discounts, save on travel, get roadside assistance, and even get paid up to 2 days early. All in one checking account that helps you make the most of the season. CVMB, bank better.
It'll be Braden Cassidy to toss it in. South Florida trailing by 1, 59-58, 11.1 seconds to play. Cassidy out there.
We got a
We
foul.
got a foul here.
And that's going to put
On
South
Fraley,
Florida
yep.
on the line as they were holding.
Foul charge to number 1, Carson Fraley, is 4.
Carson Fraley getting whistled for the hold there.
Wow, I don't know if
At the line,
you're going to leave Pulaski with a chance if it's Caden McQueen to the line. Hopefully he can at
Let's
least.
see if Caden, Jamie, he been to the line tonight?
He has not been to the line.
McQueen, deep breath, quiet.
Knocks it
Free
down.
throws classes it through. We got a tie ball game. 11.1 to play. Coach Fraley's going to ice him as he calls a full timeout.
Been a lot of timeouts here.
Yeah, 11.1 to play. Tie ball game. One more coming McQueen's way when we come back. You're listening to Marks Peterbilt, Cardinal Media Network.
This broadcast and all of our exceptional web content at Cardinal Media Network are brought to you by Julie Ross Ray Media Consulting. With over 20 years of experience, Julie provides tailored media solutions to help take your business to the next level. Learn more at julierossraymedia.com.
59-59. Caden McQueen at the line to break the tie here with 11.1 seconds to play. Wayne Baker back in there along with Braden Cassidy, Landon Howard, and Caden Taylor.
There are no timeouts for South, and Pulaski has one left, both in the double bonus. I guess they don't even call it that anymore.
McQueen rattles it home. Huge free throws there for the senior Caden McQueen. It puts the Cardinals out up by 60-59.
They're going to pick up full here.
Yep. It'll be Blake Fraley to inbound. You got Anderson, you got to watch him. Carson Fraley.
Don't foul it. Well, you don't foul
Gotta
it.
foul this guy. Goes all the way. Scoop shot, no good. And on the offensive rebound.
Oh, that
Fraley.
rebound comes, and you gotta win.
And he goes out of bounds, and at 4.7 seconds to play, it'll be Pulaski County's ball. Fraley hit hard there on a nice drive.
He went a little out of control and tries to go with the spinner left hand on the other side. And
that's his dominant hand. That would have been nice. Jamie, decent look. I'm not fouling him, man. He's 0 for 6.
0 for 5.
That sounds crazy, but I get another chance here. Baseline out of bounds for Pulaski County when we come back, or not come back, when we drop the little perspiration on the floor. And Coach Fraley with one timeout. Let's see if he uses it. Probably going to, in case there's a near 5 second. And it will be Hargis to throw it in. South with a 1-point lead. Cade Hargis looking. Finds Patel, had him for a moment, and there you go. That's why he did it. And timeout for Hargis. Now Pulaski County will set up for 4.7 seconds to play.
I play that hard-nosed defense again. They do not have any more timeouts. Maybe you get a turnover to finish it here.
That's a full timeout. Jamie, let's take one more. 60-59. We got to go Bruin here. Conclusion when we come back. You're listening to Marks Peterbilt, Cardinal Media Network.
Just like a strong defense on the court, Sheriff John Root and his team work every day to protect Laurel County. With dedication, teamwork, and community pride, they're here to keep our families safe on and off the field. Good luck to the South Laurel Cardinals. Hungry fans know the winning play. Lee's famous recipe chicken. Fresh, hot, and always delicious. From crispy chicken to biscuits and fixins, Lee's is your game day MVP. Lee's famous recipe, where game day gets delicious. Visit your local Lee's famous recipe in Corbin, Kentucky.
Here we go, Jamie. No timeouts for either team. 4.7 to play. Pulaski County's ball on the baseline. Under their own basket. Hargis to throw it in. Goes high up top to Hargis with a right hand. 2 seconds short. Ball falls, and that's no good.
Unbelievable win for South Laurel. They were able to come back without their 2 star players. And unbelievable. Good defensive stop down the stretch there. And even if he gets fouled, I'm okay with the
no call there. Easton Anderson there with trying to clean up that miss. Everybody crashed. Get it to your best player, lead the scorer. Fraley, he had a decent look. 2 decent looks there under 11 seconds. And Pulaski County will head back to Somerset with a loss. And South Laurel now moves to 7-6 on the year, as that was a nice win here, 60-59. Gotta love it, Jamie. As I don't think we win that game without Blaine Baker.
I agree. His rebounding, his tenacity on defense, making steals. The rebounding, man. I said it once, but I'll say it again. Rebounding for Blaine Baker was almost the key. It was one of the major keys. But you could almost call him co-player of the game.
Now, he's going to be my player of the game, Jamie. The stuff he does, the offensive rebounds, the defense he plays, he is our Creek Church player of the game. That's Blaine Baker. As a huge bucket there that he had. I think his lone bucket, but he had a ton of rebounds. A lot of those coming on the offensive glass. 4 points for Blaine Baker. Great assists, great rebounding, and he's our player of the game. 60-59 your final. And we'll step aside. Thank all of our sponsors, and we'll scour the internet, find some scores from around the region. I know North Laurel and Corbin were playing tonight as well, so stick around for our post-game show. Brought to you by Sheriff John Root, a victorious South Laurel High School, 60-59 your final here. We'll be right back here with our post-game show right here on the Marks Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Just like a strong defense on the court, Sheriff John Root and his team work every day to protect Laurel County. With dedication, teamwork, and community pride, they're here to keep our families safe on and off the field. Good luck to the South Laurel Cardinals. This broadcast and all of our exceptional web content at Cardinal Media Network are brought to you by Julie Ross Ray Media Consulting. With over 20 years of experience, Julie provides tailored media solutions to help take your business to the next level. Learn more at julierossraymedia.com. This broadcast is made possible by our friends of the Cardinal Media Network. We want to extend a heartfelt thank you to the individuals and businesses whose support keeps local coverage strong and our community connected. Your commitment helps us bring every play, every story, and every moment to Cardinal fans near. You're invited to the Creek Church. Come experience meaningful worship, a message that meets real life, and a community that feels like home. If you're curious about faith or ready for a new beginning, there's room for your story, your questions, and your next step. Join us this Sunday. Your seat is already waiting in London, Somerset, and Williamsburg. Visit thecreekchurch.com for more info.
Welcome back here to the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network. Our post-game show brought to you by Sheriff John Root. 60-59. 2 free throws down the stretch from Caden McQueen. Put the Cards on top for good. 11.1 seconds left, and Pulaski County had a couple good looks at it and couldn't capitalize on it. And South Laurel moves now to 7-6 as they've got a big weekend ahead of them. They'll take on a tough Clay County game here. Road is just tough here for them. Another big physical matchup. And then they'll have Russell County. The Lakers will be in here on Saturday night for the Grace Health Raymond Reed Classic basketball games all day long on Saturday. That should be a lot of fun. Jamie, let's give our scoring rundown here first for Pulaski County.
To lead all of the Maroons, Carson Fraley goes 0 for 5 from the free throw line, but he had 14 total points as that was a crucial free throws he's missing. Blake Fraley, 1 of 2 from the line with 1 point. Really shut down Cam Measle in the second half. Had 0 in the second half. Had 12 total points. All in the first half, as I mentioned. Nish Patel had a three-pointer with 3 total points. Cade Hargis had 7 points, and Tanner Abshear with 9 points, and then Easton Anderson off the bench with 13 points for him. And they go 1 of 7 from the free throw line. And for South Laurel, we'll run down here pretty quick as Coach Davis is getting in here. We'll get Blaine Baker in here as well, hopefully. And we go Caden Taylor with 3 for 3 from the line with 13 points. Joe Smith goes to the locker room and couldn't shake that. It looked like an ankle injury possibly. He goes 2 for 3 from the line with 18 total points. Isaiah Robinson, 3 for 4 from the line with 3 points. Landon Howard with 5 points. Blaine Baker is our player of the game. Done a lot of the dirty work that you don't see in the stat book, but he goes 0 for 1 from the line with 4 total points. Caden McQueen, 2 clutch free throws down the stretch, 2 for 2 from the line, 14 total points, as South Laurel goes 10 of 13 from the free throw line. Very good shooting from the line. As we'll bring Blaine Baker in here first.
Okay.
We'll do Coach Davis first.
And head coach now joining us on their Sheriff John Root pregame show, Coach Jeff Davis. Welcome in, Coach. Good to talk to you, man. First time in the new year we get to see you, but 60-59, rough, rugged win here against a tough Pulaski County squad. And tell us your thoughts on this one tonight.
I'm really proud of our guys of battling. We're still trying to work on focus, and we're still trying to work on just patience. We want to play quick, but we got to have some patience, and our guys are getting better. I mean, the schedule we have played has not been easy, and we've not played well all the time, and we're looking for that consistency. But what can you say about our bench? They really stepped up tonight. Guys had some little tweaks, and really proud of them. I thought Landon came in after a little shaky start there in the first half, came out the second half, and just cut loose. And then, Cassidy, if we just keep him healthy, it's like every time he starts to make progress, something else gets him. And it's like our whole team. Every time we turn a corner, it's like something else. And
a couple late injuries there, little guys going out, Isaiah and then and Joe, both kind of your primary ball handlers, but I thought the guys just really responded well. I mean, they go out, you guys are trying to claw your way back into this one, and then you go ahead and get the victory. Talk about your senior, Caden McQueen, knocking down 2 clutch free throws there at the end. That's huge.
Yeah, and, we've been working on some things, and it goes back to repetition and focus. And the biggest thing is free throw line blockouts. We didn't do that very well. Especially at Trinity, and that's what cost us in that game. And our guys they want it, and they want to get better, and they're getting better. And before I move on and give anything, I really everybody out there, when you listen or are listening, please send a big prayer up for Coach Bowling. He's been struggling. He's been in and out of the hospital. He had a procedure today, and it went really, really well. But the next 48 hours coming out of that is going to be crucial. So everybody send prayers. We're praying hard for him, and he's in good spirits. But that man means the world to me. He's been a great mentor, friend, you name it, and he means so much to this community. And when I say community, it's not north or south, it's Laurel County. And so everybody, please send prayers up and be thinking about him. He's a strong man, and he needs some strong prayers. Sorry.
No, that's we appreciate that, and our thoughts are with Coach Bolin, and as we did this weekend, another legend that we honor there at Coach Raymond Reed and the Classic Grace Health this weekend. Awesome day of basketball on Saturday, and another big opportunity for your squad against a tough Clay County's team. That's going to be another physical battle, and then you turn around and play Russell County the next night as as Coach, your team's kind of rounded into shape before we hit district play. Love the fight, love the grit, and love the play from this young man, our player of the game. Blaine Baker just thought he did all the intangibles, made the right passes, just absolute monster on the glass, two-hand rebound, and just bringing the effort and energy all the time. He's fun to watch.
Yeah, and they all are. They're playing.
Oh, yeah.
Blaine is, he had an injury at the beginning, and he's trying to work through that, and he's gotten better in routines. And it's just like, all of our players, they start making progress, and it's like something bites us, and a bug or injury, sickness or whatever, and we're just trying to get it. And you can see it, and we need it. We need our whole squad back, and but I was again. I'm really, really proud of our bench and the way they, especially in the fourth quarter, we defended well. Cass, Landon had a big play there on defense, and a big play down stretch, and drove in there and hit a big shot for us, and those are the confidence things that we need. It's just, can we stay focused and pay attention to the details of the scouting report and what we're trying to do and what the teams are trying to get us to do, so we don't want to do that.
Gotcha.
And but I was really proud. There were moments where things weren't going our way. We could have gone the other way, but had some older guys step up that we needed to step up in crucial times. So I'm really proud of them. They've been working hard, and then we'll regroup and get back to practice. And we got a really tough weekend and a tough week next week with district play. So we'll see where we go.
Well, that's Coach Davis here on our post-game show, brought to you by Sheriff John Root. We'll take a quick break, bring in our player of the game, brought to you by Creek Church, Blaine Baker, when we come back. And we'll catch Coach Davis on down the road, and we'll take a quick commercial break. You're listening to the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Just like a strong defense on the court, Sheriff John Root and his team work every day to protect Laurel County. With dedication, teamwork, and community pride, they're here to keep our families safe on and off the field. Good luck to the South Laurel Cardinals.
Welcome back here to South Laurel High School. 60-59, big victory tonight over the Pulaski County Maroons. And I'm here with our Creek Church player of the game, Mr. Blaine Baker. Blaine, pull that on down here. Let's talk for a little bit. 4 points, but that does not show what all you did tonight. Our player of the game, the offensive rebounds, the second chance points. You obviously are taking pride on crashing the glass. A huge bucket there off of an inbound play to you. It led to an and one opportunity. We won't talk about what happened there, but we're really proud of the effort that you've done, both on the defense, offensive glass, and then the assist tonight. Diagonal passes, hitting the open man. Thought you played a flawless game tonight. Just really impressed with just everything I saw tonight. Just really very proud of you. Just give us your thoughts. What's Coach Davis saying there when you guys found yourself down early in this one?
Well, Coach Davis said for us not to give up like we always do. I mean, we've got down a few times this year, and we fought back. And, just having that resiliency, God's been pretty good to us, so we kind of lean on him through that, whole team. We just want to thank him for that.
Yeah.
So,
well, Blaine, I thought, you did a good job. Again, just those second chance points, and those got to just get into the legs of Pulaski and just drive them nuts. That they're, pretty physical squad. Carson Fraley, he likes to mix it up down there. He's a big old boy.
He's a big old boy.
Yes, he is, and I thought you guys did a good job. And the Measle was, number 12 there was in the first quarter. I just seemed, I don't know what kind of defense adjustment. Maybe y'all talk about that a little bit, but I don't know if they were doing little pin down screens or some backdoor cuts, but they seemed to get some wide open looks.
Yeah.
But what, good adjustment there. I don't get too far in the weeds on it, but, how do y'all find that, especially late there when you have two guys go out, primary ball carriers or ball handlers? That's the wrong sport there, but where does that resolve come from? I mean, is that you, the leaders, you and Caden, where do y'all dig deep right there, especially after a couple hard losses?
That's the coaches just helping us adjust, and our assistant coaches go above and beyond. I mean, we know what these guys ate for breakfast this morning. So I mean, we know everything about them, and they do an awesome job at that. And just us just seeing stuff in game and just adjusting that, it really helps.
Do you want to give a shout out to Mama, to Kendra and Trav up there in the crowd? I think they listen to us live up there in Sissy. Who else? Is it grandmother up there? What do you call her?
Nana.
Nana. So we give a special shout out to Nana up there as well. There's a little bit of delay. They'll catch it in just a second, but exciting game. Talk a little bit about Baby Bear coming up here in Clay County on Friday night. How many times you went to war with that guy? You've already done it once this year, right?
It's been since 6th grade, maybe younger, honestly.
He's been the same size since then.
At some point, we got to stop calling him Baby Bear.
Exactly. I mean, he's full grown bear,
he's
right?
grown bear now. But, we got to play physical with him, and we did a poor job last time. We got to pick that up and just play hard and beat and bang. And he's a big boy, but we can handle it. Well, listen, I'll get you out of here. Go get yourself healthy. Go check on Joe. I mean, what a spark plug he was tonight, right? My goodness. We're so happy to have Joe. Man, I love off the court. I love him. Yeah, and I love me more on the court. It's like having a new toy. Exactly. Honestly. You guys have you've had it, just not able to play with it. Now he's got Christmas morning. As soon as the calendar rolled over, 10 points in his debut, 18 tonight. So he is off to a nice start. And we got a big game and a big weekend coming up. So Blaine, we'll catch up with you. Great job. Our player of the game is Creek Church, Blaine Baker, the senior, the man. Thank you. Get out here and watch this guy. He puts in the work. He's a lot of fun. We appreciate you, as always, brother. Good to see you. All right, man. Well, we'll step aside one last time, bring Jamie back in here. You're listening to the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
You're invited to the Creek Church. Come experience meaningful worship, a message that meets real life, and a community that feels like home. If you're curious about faith or ready for a new beginning, there's room for your story, your questions, and your next step. Join us this Sunday. Your seat is already waiting in London, Somerset, and Williamsburg. Visit thecreekchurch.com for more info.
Always great when you can get a victory over anybody, especially sweet against Pulaski County, right? It was a nice win for the Cards tonight. They moved to 7-6. Big weekend in the Grace Health Raymond Reed Classic coming up. Clay County on Friday night. We'll have it for you then. Jamie, parting shots.
Enjoyed this game. It's a lot of fun. Like you said, great to get a win. It was just a great effort. It looked pretty grim, Tyler, when Joe went out and Isaiah went out, didn't know who was going to handle the ball. They really stepped up poised, and some different guys came up clutch. So that's what I'm going to say. And Tyler, London needs to stay classy.
Yeah, stay classy, London. And more importantly, thanks for stopping by right here on the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network. We'll see you on Friday night. And